So, good morning, everyone. My name is Ismael. I'm 21 years old, and today I will guide this conversation. And let's start introducing ourselves. So, Gabriela, can you start?
Yes, morning guys. I'm Gabriela. I'm 27 years old. I'm talking from Itatiaia, Rio de Janeiro, but I live in Viçosa, Minas Gerais state. And I'm a biologist. And I love cats and do exercises. And it's my third week here, and I enjoy very much. Thank you.
Very good. It's a pleasure to have you here. And what about you, Bruna?
Well, I'm Bruna. I live in Brazil. Oh my gosh, my head is so nice. So terrible. Sorry. So I married. I'm 14. Let me see. I was graduating in physiotherapy, but I don't work with that because I had the other opportunity. I think it's better for my life. That's it.
Yeah, very good. Thanks for sharing about you. And you, Daiane.
Well, nice to meet you, girls. My name is Daiane. I'm 23 years old. I live in São Paulo, capital. I study psychology, and I work as an intern in a multinational company in the human resources area. That's why I'm here to practice English. I've joined Talk and Talk in October, I guess. So it's been 2 months that I'm here. That's it, I guess.
Yeah, very good. Thanks for sharing about you. And let's start the conversation. So we have some would you rather questions, and we will start with the first one. So would you rather constantly have to sneeze, but it never comes out, or have hiccups that last for 4 hours per day? So let's start with you, Daiane.
In my case, I think that I would rather have hiccups, even lasting for 4 hours, just because I hate to sneeze and feel some pain. I forgot the word, costelas, steak. I forgot the word. Whatever. I hate to have to sneeze because I feel a pain in my costela, so it's very annoying. So I prefer to have hiccups, even hating hiccups too. But that's it. How about you, Gabi?
I'm too, but in my case, I think I can organize my day with the hiccups. And if I can schedule my day to not work, study when I have hiccups, I believe I can try to have this. And you, Bruna?
Well, I think I'd rather to sneeze. To sneeze, I have to sneeze, and it never comes out because I think the hiccup it's very difficult for me. My stomach hurts a lot if for 4 hours per day. My gosh, it's so much for me. It's not good. I prefer to sneeze.
Yeah, I don't
Yasmin.
know. I think maybe have hiccups, but I'm a teacher. So like to have hiccups for 4 hours per day, like it will be like impossible to to teach something, but I would rather to have hiccups than to have to sneeze. So, but I think as Bruna said, it will hurt a lot, because we're like forcing something. So let's go to the next. Would you rather to use your weak hand to eat or to write? Gabriela, let's start with you.
In my opinion, I prefer to use it to eat. I think it's easier. It's easier to eat than write, because you need to have more it's not strong, but you need to have firmeza in your hand to write. And you, Bruna?
Well, I like you. I'd rather to eat. I think it's possible to eat slow because it's more healthy, I think. And but sometimes I usually to write with my left hand because it's possible to change your mind. It's so good. Was one thing one time I read about this is very interesting for your mind. Work out the other ability, other skills with like this, eat and write for your other hand, weak, né? Weak hand. That's it. And you, Yasmin?
Yeah, I think I would rather, I don't know, to write maybe, because I write a lot, but if I have problems while I'm eating, I will feel like angry. So I prefer to write. And you said about like to exercise more the other parts of our body, and I totally agree. I think this is so important. I had a teacher that she could like write in a perfect way with both hands. So I think to exercise this would be nice. And you, Daiane?
Well, in my case, I would rather use it to write, as Yasmin, because I'm thinking if you use it to eat, maybe if you are in a public space, it would be terrible, because you would be like trying to eat and the things would be like dropping out from your mouth. And I don't think that would be a good thing to see, And at the same time, to write, I think that we could be able to understand in the long time, your own handwriting, because you would be adapted to it. So I prefer to write because it would be something that I would keep to myself, my letter. So I prefer the second option too.
One thing that I guess is my letters, it's not so good with my right hand. So imagine it in the left hand, it's so bad. Nobody understand what I write. It's so bad for me.
Yeah, and we have this because some people can't understand, yeah, what we are writing. So yeah, I feel you because it is the same thing with me. So let's go to the number 4. Would you rather to go back in time 1 year to talk to your past self, or go into the future 1 year to talk to your future self? And if you want to share, what would you talk to? So, Bruna, let's start with you.
I'd rather to go back in the time and talk for me that it's necessary. I need to persist that the future is so good for me, and they needed to start something. It's very important. For example, I think if I started a long time ago about for the investment, about the language, it's for me, it's very important. If it's possible, I prefer, I rather. And you, Daiane?
The same thing. I would rather come back in the past to talk to my older self, because I think I would do different choices, you know. I would rather go back just to make things different. And the future is so uncertain. So I don't know if I would like to know the future, you know. I think that we can let the future in the future, and the past, I know that I did some things not so good, so I could change it. But that's it. How about you, Gabi?
I agree with you. There's, I prefer, I would rather to come back and say to Gabi, in the past, you need to start a trainee as soon as possible, because you know I'm graduated, and all the works I saw, I need have 3 and 5 years to experience in this work, and I think that if I try to have a trainee out of the college, maybe I can, it will be more easy now. So if I can talk with the person, with the people who start to study biology, I say this. So that's it.
Yeah, very good. I will talk about this with Bruna and Daiane, that I would like to know what advice you would like to give to someone too. So, but I was thinking here that if I could go to the future, maybe I will change something, you know, so like about my past. But I think if I could go back to the past, I'd rather. So just to say, oh, continue doing the things that you are doing. You are doing a great job. And just because sometimes I felt sad, oh, I can't go to the parties because I need to study. I can't do other things that I want because I need to study a lot. So just to makes me feel more relaxed, you know, like you are doing a great job. So maybe this. And what advice would you give to someone that is in the same age as you? So Gabi, let's start with you. You said about like your area, biology, but about your age. Can you think about an advice?
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah, I send now. So what advice would you give to someone that is in the same age as you?
In this moment, I don't know, because it's easier to see what I can say for younger people.
So can be for someone that is younger than you.
And in my case, in my profession, I will say to study English as soon as possible, because in the mercado de trabalho, it's too necessary, and we can lose many opportunities if you don't be fluent and have advanced English. And we can you can start do have all experience you can, so enroll in trainees, in courses. I think this for my reality, for my profession. So I think I said that. And you, Bruno?
Well, I think it's difficult to ask question, because if the person is the same age as me, I think they have, she has a, not the same, but the little bit experience like me. No, maybe it's difficult. Sometimes it's is a little bit young person. Maybe I think it's easier to advise about the life. For example, the time I said for my son and the person next close together me, it is necessary to study English, the other language. English all the time I said, because I think the university language, no, I think it's very important for the job, for travel, for anything you want to learn, to develop your skills. I think it's very important. And the other thing is I advise it's about the investment, the finance. I think it's very important, and in special now, the future, the political economy, political. I think it's very important. It's the I think it's that it's one thing that advise someone that the same age study about the investment. It's very important for your future. That's it. And you, Diane?
Well, I would say the same thing. I would say to the person to study English and Spanish. I think that is another language that can help you a lot in enjoying the job market, for example. These two languages, and also to invest money as soon as possible, to save money at the first moment, and then to invest it like in something for a long term, because as you said, we are in a very not stable situation right now in our country. So I think that it's always a good idea to invest money, and also to study other languages, to be more capable to have other work opportunities, like overseas or something like that. But I would say the same thing as you, Bruna. And you, Yasmin?
Yeah, I think I would say the same thing as you, like, because this is something that I see in like people that are in the same age as me, like they don't give value to study, and they just like think about parties and things like this. And so maybe to invest in your studies, to make a course, to to do something that you would like to do, and maybe to don't try to fit in something that people want for you, so just do something that you really loves, that you really likes, because I think it's really difficult when you do something that you like, and if you don't like, it will be impossible to do it. So yeah, that's it. And I think we can go to the next one. So would you rather to have to shave all of your hair or lose all of your teeth? Daiane, let's start with you. Number 5.
In my case, this one is easier to answer because it's the easier one, because I think that I would rather to shave my hair, all my hair, because it's not a problem for me, because hair is always grows up again. So it's not a problem for me. I'm not very attached to my hair, I don't have this kind of behavior, so I would rather to lose my hair. But and at the same time, I prefer to have teeth, because it's something that it's really markant. It really calls attention when someone is looking at you. So it's complicated to not have it teeth and hair. We can use a lot of things in the head, so you can, like, I don't know, disperse hair. And what about you, Bruno?
No, I totally agree with you. I prefer to I'd rather to lose my hair, and because the teeth it's necessary to eat, and I love it. Oh my gosh. I think sometimes I said I work out to at the gym because I like to eat too much. So it's very important. And like you said, it's possible you put anything in your hair, yes, your hair. I think it's menos mal, menos terrível. You lose your hair. And you, Gabriela?
If I must to choice, I'd rather to shave all my hair. And I I think it's too fancy have short hair. I really like, but I don't have the courage to do this. If I must decide, yeah, okay, I shave my hair and see if it will be nice for me. So in agree if you said, yeah, girls, uh, even if have dentaduras and other possibilities to have your teeth back, I think it's not unpleasure you see yourself without teeth, so it's better. I think it's a easier decision. And you, Yasmin?
Yeah, I think I totally changed my opinion, because I would say that I prefer to lose all my teeth, but like I think to use like toothing, it will hurt a lot. So I know, because like my grandmother, she uses toothing and it really hurts. So maybe because of what Bruna said, that we can use laces and we can buy hair. So maybe I would shave all my hair. So I think I would rather to shave all my hair. So let's go to the next. Would you rather have a camera as your eyes or a sound recorder as your ears? So let's start with you, Gabi. Could you start this one? Is the number 6.
Is it me?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
My internet isn't stable.
yeah, it is you, Gabi. Number 6.
Okay. Oh, difficult question. I think I prefer. I think I'd rather have a camera as my eyes, because sometimes camera don't recreate I imagine as they really appears. So sometimes you see a beautiful place and you want to
I think she's freezing. Let's see. Oh, Gabi, we didn't listen to you. Can you repeat? Maybe not now. So, Daiane, can you answer this one? Then Gabi continue.
I think Gabi is back. I don't know if she wants to answer.
Gabi, can you keep answering?
Okay. My internet connection continue unstable, but I will try. So I saw that I sometimes I desire to save this image in my mind. So I think it will be very useful if my eyes became a camera. And you, Daiane?
Well, in my case, I would rather have a sound recorder as my ears, because I think that a camera cannot capture the real life, not in the way that we see the real life. And at the same time, I think that sounds in general, it's less important for us than the visual sense, because as a human being, I think that the visual ability for us is more important than the sound. Don't have our ears so much aperfeiçoado than other animals, for example. So I think that we can live good without having a great ears. So in this case, I think that a sound recorder could do the same thing that our ears, and I would rather still see the real life in a good quality, So that's it. How about you, Bru?
Well, I rather to have a camera like my eyes, because I think it's a great experience to see the world. I think that's like it's why I want to travel a lot all the time. I think I need to know any place, because I think is like I know it's so many it see the many things. I use the contact lens, so for me it's very difficult all the time. I go to the ophthalmologist because I'm afraid to. It's very interesting to think about this, because I afraid to go blind. I am afraid a lot about this, because it's very important for me to see all the time. I think I live because I see. It's very complicated, because sometimes if I see it's impossible. You alive the life. I think it's very complicated. That's it. And you, Yasmin?
Yeah, I think I would rather to have like my ears as a sound recorder too. But if I could like share with someone, like the things that I'm hearing, it would be nice. So I prefer this one because like I'm a visual person, but in the same time, sometimes I like to just have the sound of the things and try to imagine. So I think this is something that makes me imagine some things. So yeah, this one. And I will skip to number 10. So, would you rather be poor but fun or rich but boring? So, Bruna, let's start with you.
Oh my gosh, it's very difficult to this question for me because I think it's very important. I think I'm a positive person all the time. I'm fun. I small, smile, and it's so terrible. You live together a boring person. It's terrible. But I think it's necessary. You have money to live the life. No, it's difficult, but I think I'd rather to be poor and but fun. I think that's it. You, it's important when you're a fun person. You you have a lot of person together you, and the life it's more it's easier. It's fun. It's more. I think it's that's it. And you a boring person, nobody wanted to together with you. And why the money? Why you have the money to if nobody want to together you? I think it's terrible. No, I think it's better you be poor and but fun. And you, Diane?
Well, I would rather be rich, even being boring, because I don't know, I'm very introvert, so people is not so important for me. Not that is not so important, but I can live good with myself, so I can have a good moments just with myself. So being rich, I think that I could have more moments, like I could travel the world with myself, and at the same time I could be boring because okay, I would be good with myself. So I don't know, I think that the people that is around me, like my boyfriend, I think that he would still love me even with I'm being boring, so I could have the same thing, being boring, but at the same time I would have the money to travel and to do things that I like to do. So in my case, I would rather be rich and boring. So
And
that's it.
sometimes it's necessary if you reach rich person, you buy someone to together with you, no?
Exactly. And what about you, Gabi? I don't know if you are here.
Uh, um, I think I'd rather be poor but fun. I I I think when um, sometimes I think the universe will be provide what you need, and I don't know why when I compare these options, I think we'll be happier, be poor, and have friends and have other things that we can we can have without money. So I choose be poor for fun.
Like, I'm in the same page as Daiane. I would rather being boring and rich, because like I need to confess that I'm too boring and I'm poor. So if I could receive something being boring, it would be nice. So I'd rather rich but boring. So, and I think we can go to the last one, number 11. So would you rather have a neck like a giraffe or eyes like an owl? So Gabby, let's start with you this one.
Let me see what's, okay. I'd rather have eyes like an owl. I like so much owl, so I think it's a pleasant animal, and they are smart, so smart. So and I think it's better have but it's better have eyes. Can you see far from away, and be faster and smart. So it's if I can choose an animal to be, I think it's a good choice. And you, Diane?
The same. I would rather to have an eyes like a no, because I think that they are very smart too, and at the same time, I think that they have good eyes. You know, like they can see very well. I think that they have some abilities focused on the eyes that we as a human species we don't have. And I don't know. I think that a neck it's not so important. You know, having a a long neck. I can see an advantage of having a neck like that. So eyes looks more important and more useful in general. So I would rather have the eyes. And you, Bruna?
Well, if you think about the only look for the na parte de baixo, I don't know how you said. I'd like to have a neck like a giraffe, because it's possible you see for the tall, do alto, so it's possible you see more about the place. I think the visual is beautiful, more beautiful than the like all. I think that's it. And the Yasmin.
Yeah, I'd rather to have the eyes that I could see better. And like I wear glasses, so I would rather to have all eyes to really to see better, to see like things in the middle of the night too. It would be really nice. So everybody coming back. So welcome back, guys. So how was the conversation? Someone wants to share? No? So I have a question. Victoria, would you rather be poor but fun or rich but boring?
Can you repeat, please? Like the sound was broke.
Yeah? Would you rather be poor but fun or rich but boring?
okay, like be poor because I can imagine like everything's boring, like depression. Just kill myself and it's okay. Like no, I really, really would rather to be poor but funny.
Very good. And you, Mariana?
Am I the person boring or the things are boring?
Yeah, I interpret this one as like you being boring or you being boring.
I prefer be rich and boring.
Hire a clown, né?
No. And for you, Ricardo, the same thing? Rich but
Yeah,
boring?
if I'm a rich person, I could hire a clown or another comedians to, I don't know, enjoy the party. That's, I don't know. It's hard question. All of them is tough questions.
Yeah. I was talking with the girls that I am boring being poor, so if I could receive money to be boring, it would be really nice.
Yeah.
So, and you, Jefferson?
I'm just a humble guy, a poor guy, but very happy. I prefer to be poor and happy. I can imagine these guys like in Neymar, a lot of money spending, using, wearing this kind of clothes is not good, playing soccer and in ballads, in parties, something like this, just to show that he has a lot of money. I don't like this kind of guys. I hate this kind of guy like Neymar. I can appreciate it. It's better to appreciate a poor guy, a simple guy, a humble guy that he's very happy. And I have a lot of students, poor guys. It's not so easy to pay the bills, but they are very happy with everything, with the goals about life, and very interesting guys.
Very good. Yeah. In part, I need to agree with you too. So, and you, Bruna, but I have other question for you because I know what will you answer. So, would you rather see colors that no one else could see or smell smells that no one else could?
Which Bruna are you talking to, me or Bruna Chita?
Bruna Carreta.
Okay. We were answering this question in the breakout room. I would say seeing the colors, because I don't know. I think it might be really complicated to smell everything, just like a dog, that they have a good sense. So I would go with the colors, but I just want to add something Victoria mentioned, because if no one else is seeing it, I think it's really boring too. Like she said something like this: if you paint like a painting with like different colors, and you are the only one who is seeing it, it's going to be a bad, But I will go with the colors anyways. Yeah.
Very good, very good. And what about you, Diane?
I don't know. I think I would rather have the good smell. The I would improve this sense, because I think that with that I could taste different things, because it's very correlated. And I don't know. I think that it's more important than the colors, because I'm good with the colors that I can see right now. So I don't think that I need more colors to see, more details and things like that. So that's it.
Very good. So someone else